So, we were getting pretty spoiled last year with Jordan releases, and we all know what it is. Everybody and their mama's making videos about how things are changing and it's not going to be like it was last year. And we've already seen limited releases, and we already know what's going on and what's coming up. But I want to talk a little bit about these Reimagined 5s.
Money's gotta be the shoes. Shoes.
And I'm going to tell you right off the rip, if you've seen the thumbnail, no, I don't think these are going to be a fake sellout like a lot of the shoes we had last year, but I think they are going to do a little something that might surprise you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot you this intro, and we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you a little bit about these shoes, and I'm going to give you my prediction on exactly what I think is going to happen with these.
Jordan. OG Trap Jordan. The other sneaker YouTubers, the hell are boring. OG Trap Jordan. OG Trap Jordan. I got sneakers rated and pouring.
So the black metallic Reimagined 5s are coming out this Saturday, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna go out on a limb right here, and I'm gonna tell you that it's probably, in my opinion, gonna be one of the best Reimagines that we have out of the series so far. I mean, I might make a list later and maybe rank them, but as far as this one goes, the reason that I think it's going to be one of the best personally is because it's barely even a reimagine. I mean, they really didn't do anything extra. They didn't change the materials. They didn't make it look aged. They almost made this thing perfect. The only thing they did was put some of that 3M stuff around the piping, and we all know this was the first shoe that ever had 3M on that tongue like that, so it actually kind of correlates and actually goes perfect with the concept, because all they really did was put some extra on it, and it's perfect and it looks really good, and I like the way they did it. And everybody knows the shape looks really good. It's a classic shoe. It's probably one of the better 5s. I believe we're going to be in the 35th anniversary of 5s, so they're giving us all types of 5s, but this one's really super dope in my opinion. It's got them white laces, which don't really change anything. All that really is an added accessory, and it still comes with the black laces, which is a really nice touch, because if you don't like the white laces, you can just put the black laces in. But if you don't know already, the reason they put the white laces is because sometimes in away games, MJ would put white laces in his metallic 5s, so that's why they did that, and I think it's a really nice touch. So like I said, it's going to be not only the 40th anniversary of Jordan Brand this year, but it's also, I believe, the 35th anniversary of the 5. So we're not just getting those, we're also getting a couple more. We're going to get these, we all know, the Black Tongue Fire Red 5, which is really nice, but this time it's coming out with the Nike Air on the back, just like that black metallic 5 is, but that one's going to have that 3M. And then we're also getting these, and I'm pretty much gonna go after every 5 that comes out this year, because these, I don't know what happened here. I've showed this before, but I don't know if this was vandalism by one of these little badass kids running around, but these are due for a new one for me. This is a classic as well, and I can't wait to get them. But I'm really looking forward to these black metallic 5s because I've never had them in my collection personally, and I've been wanting them for a really long time, and I'm really super excited, and I know a lot of you guys are too. So I'm just happy that we're getting those, and I really can't wait to see what they're gonna look like when I get them in hand. But I want to go ahead and I want to jump in here real quick, and I just want to kind of tell you guys, personally, I think that this is going to be a sellout, not a fake sellout. Last year we were getting all kinds of shoes that were coming out, and they would drop on Sneakers app and they would be out of here on that day, and then like 2 hours later we'd get like a restock, and we'd get a big restock, and then a couple days later we'd see another one. They'd start restocking on different retailers. They'd even restock on Sneakers app, and then our phones would blow up with notifications on Twitter and all the other stuff. And it really was just, Jordan was really faking us out, because they were trying to push these shoes. They were making way too many of them, and if they just put them out, they would sit. And they were doing things like a lot of shock drops, so they would come out early, and then if you didn't get them, you'd want them and anticipate them more. As you can see, we haven't had any shock drops this year, and the rumor is that we're not going to get shock drops this year, because what's happening is Jordan Brand is tired of their shoes sitting, so of course they're going to cut back on the stock and they're not going to do shock drops anymore. They're going to give us the shoes, they're going to come out, they're going to sell out, and that's going to be it. Now, do I think there's going to be absolutely no restocks on the black metallic 5s? No, I don't think there's going to be absolutely no restocks. I think there's going to be some restocks. I think they're going to, but it's not going to be like you think. It's not going to be like every other day they're just dropping. It might be one of those situations where, like, in a few months, like in the summertime, they have like a little shock drop where they give us a bunch of shoes that came out this year, and they'll be real limited, and you'll have to act fast, and if you don't get them, they're gone. They just did something like that the other day, and you seen, well, I don't remember what store that was on, but they gave it to us, and they gave us those black toe 14s out of here so fast you didn't even have a chance with those. Well, I think that's something that could happen with the black metallic 5s, but personally, I'm predicting that these are out of here. You might see a few stragglers in the store, but this is a classic shoe, and it's been a long time. I don't remember the last year that these dropped, but they got the shape right on these, and people are anticipating these. A lot of us know we ain't getting the bread high 85s, and a lot of people don't like the black toes. I personally already got those, the black toe ones, and which is a Reimagined too, by the way, which is kind of crazy. But this shoe right here, it's a classic, it's highly coveted, OGs love it. I really think the young kids are gonna go after it too. I just know for a fact that they ain't make as many of these as they used to on the other shoes from like last year and stuff like that, and these are gonna be out the door. So if you want these, I would suggest you be on your apps, you putting in your footwork, and you'll probably have a good shot at getting them. And if you don't get them, maybe you could even catch them on leftover day or leftover night, or however it works at your stores and your malls nearest you. But I personally think that fake sellouts are over this year. I think the fake sellout is a wrap. I think that high stock shoes are a wrap, at least for this year and maybe even next year, because Jordan Brand is coming for them pockets. They're in their bag, they're setting it off, they want their business booming again, like they want to be king. I say that all the time. I'm not going to go too much into that anymore. I'm just letting you know that if you want these black metallic 5s, these are going to sell out. In my humble opinion, these are going to be out of here. So if you didn't put in your work, put in your footwork, and you want those black metallic 5s, if I was you, I'd be getting on all my apps, I'd be putting in work. And by the way, they did do exclusive access on what is it, JD Sports and Finish Line, and from what I understood, those are out of here too. They didn't really push too many of them, and the ones they did, they already got gone. So I mean, that's just a little bit of a glimpse on what we're gonna get with these. The black metallic 5 is a classic. It's a dope shoe. This is pretty much the year of the 5s. I'm excited. I know a lot of you guys are excited, and if you want these shoes, like I said, put in the footwork and you can get them, but don't be expecting restocks, don't be expecting fake sellouts, don't be expecting a lot of that. Expect to go out here and get these shoes if you want them, and if not, you're gonna be hit, and it just is what it is. So like I always like to say about this time, if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can get notified every time I drop one of these, and you can get some more of this good stuff in your life. And with that, I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.